Hello and welcome back to Nightingale Plays Factorio. Buses, planes, trains, and automobiles. So, you may be wondering what I'm doing sitting here amongst these little furnaces. Well, this is a momentous occasion. We are moving into a new age. We are leaving the industrial age behind, and along with this relic of the Industrial Revolution, the steel axe, and we shall be moving into the Brass Age. Now, in the Brass Age, we will have this lovely, lovely brass axe, which is a tool fit for a Caesar. That axe, we don't need it anymore. Now, the brass axe can pick up 500 kilogram furnaces 50% faster than that lowly steel axe. But is this the end? Of course not. There's many more ages that we'll be moving into. If I remember the tech tree correctly, I believe we're going to move into the Bronze Age after this, followed by the Stone Age, and once we're sick of our stone axe, I believe we'll be wielding a bone axe. And of course, even that isn't the end. After the bone axe, our player is simply going to pick up a biter carapace and start smashing things with it. Now, you have to remember, this guy here, he wears a welding mask 24/7. He's been alone on this planet for hundreds of days by now, with the exception of a bunch of large, aggressive alien bugs. This is not a sane individual. He believes that he's been spending all this time building this factory. That seems rather unlikely to me. This is not a recipe for success. Anyway, that being said, the brass axe is fabulous. It might not make sense, but it is fabulous. So, what are we doing all the way over here on the path anyway, other than going on about brass and Romans and things like that? Well, light oil. It's full. Petroleum gas, it's full. This isn't a problem that we typically have in stock Factorio, but in Bob's mod, you use heavy oil like crazy. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up something to take care of this. So we are going to start with a couple storage tanks, and we're going to do something sort of like what we did with our hydrogen and oxygen, except instead of venting it, we are going to produce some fuel from it, and then we'll use that solid fuel to power all our various things. So let's get stuff into it. Sure, you can be this one, and then you can be that one. Oops. All right, so these are going to be filling up real quick. So same thing, we're going to have to use a pump. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. How are we doing for pumps? Little pumps, little pumps. Small pump, okay. Still got a few, thankfully. Although I'm pretty sure I can easily produce more electric engines relatively easily now. All right, so these will pump into these pipes, which will then go to the south. And what are we doing there? That is not how that is supposed to work. Pumps, pumps, pumps. This one here. All right, so I'm not going to power these up because we need some combinators. Or can we connect them directly? Maybe we can do that. We need you guys to pump when you are pretty close to full. So let's get our red wires. Oh, please tell me I have... I can't build more red wires. So we need rubber, which is resin. Good thing we have resin. So that's made in a furnace. Okay, where's our furnaces? Oh, they're there. It's already got fuel. resin. All right. Let's just burn all that into rubber and make red wire. 8, is that going to be enough? Probably pretty close. If not, that would be enough. All right, so if we hook this to this, we just go like that. Is it all going to get the same signal? I hope so. So if light oil, not barrel, there it is. So if light oil is greater than, let's go with 2000 as our limit. It's not going to tell me the output condition until I power it up. So let's see if we got that right. All right, so wire condition, it is, well, it's pumping. So I think that worked. Copy that. Oh, not going to copy unless we've got some wire for you. Okay, copy that, except you use petroleum. And now we can move this here, and that looks like it worked. Okay, so I didn't even need to use combinators. So they will pull the excess out of here, and do we need another storage tank on the other side? Yeah. Yes, let's do another storage tank just to be safe. So grab those. And do I want to space it out more? No, that's totally fine like that. So what I'm going to do here, we'll dump the excess into those storage tank. That should solve our problem for just a little bit. And then from there, we're going to do some chemical plants. I don't know how many I'm really going to realistically need. So let's build some more if we can. Chemical plants, yeah, we could build lots of those. Okay, so you are going to make solid fuel from petroleum. And the other side will be solid fuel from the other thing. You know what though? I do think I want to have a little bit more room so I can bring the solid fuel out. So there, that would be perfect. Autosave, yeah. I feel like that comes up quite a bit for me. I should probably take a look at what the frequency is. But you know, it's not like I haven't used the autosave before. That's not right. We wanted this one. All right, so you guys are pretty much good to go. Nope, so we'll do here, and here, here, and we'll light her up. And that's actually going to be perfect when we go like this. Although I suppose I could have just done some side loading stuff, but nah, whatever. All right, so solid fuel. Next, what we need to do is figure out how to get this on the bus and sort of take priority. Oh yeah, look how fast that goes. That is your brass in action. Brass axe action. Okay, so let's go. So what I want to do is for now I'm just going to cut this line. I'll even empty it out a little bit. So I'm going to do some smart inserters. So what kind of smart inserters do we have? We have smart inserter, smart long inserter. And all of a sudden, all these smart inserters that I said were dumb feel useful. Near inserters, one smart near inserters, smart far inserters. Those are the ones I want. Okay, so hopefully that'll finish quick enough. So what we'll do is we'll pretend those are smart. Pretend those are smart. We're going to need some smart chests. I don't know how many. How many seems appropriate? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, this gets used pretty slowly. Let's do 10. But I don't want to limit myself too much. And out of inserters. Okay. So then what we can do, so this is going to have to be the smart inserters. Okay, do I need to go this crazy with this chest still? Alright, let's do it this way. I'll only have one chest. The way that's going to happen is you will just go through this chest. So if this chest is empty, then activate the coal. That seems reasonable. So for that we'll need, well, you're filling up both sides. And then we'll just have a bunch of smart inserters that do sort of dual-sided entry. So let's try that out. So you get to hook up. So solid fuel. Where are we going to find solid fuel? There it is. So if solid fuel is equal to 0, then go. So right now it's not going, but if I take that, it'll try and go. Seems to work the way we want it to. All right, now, I think we want this going two ways. So let's actually back this off a bit. Get rid of this little loop. All right, beautiful. So you guys are not very fast. I'm going to need a lot more. Well, that's okay. We have space for a lot more. Okay, I'm also thinking that I'm going to need to do some sort of balancing because one side, there are different resources on different side. So I could get some pretty unbalanced lines. But at the same time, does it matter? Not too much. I'll still do it though. Okay, and just be a second. All right, sorry about that. I had to step away for a second. Where were we? So we are we do this, then I was going to figure out the best way to balance between the two sides. Power that up. Some lights here. Kind of need that part. Alright, so why are you don't have two? Oh, right, because the other one's coming in from the other side. So how do we do this? I don't know if there's a more efficient way, but we'll go with that. That'll balance it both ways. All right, so wow, we don't really seem to be using up a whole lot of fuel down here. I guess because we're not actually smelting much of anything, so this will fill up pretty quick. So we need to wait for near inserters to finish. Meanwhile, we need to build a bunch of smart inserters, and we're about to be out of, no, it's not circuits. What are we out of? Fast inserters. Fast inserters out of iron. Not a problem. Ooh, smart near inserters. Yep, those are the other ones I want to build. We've got smart inserters. They take the same amount of power. I'm not going to research anything else at the moment. Alright, so smart inserters. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Seems reasonable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so do we have 16? Yep. Plus 1. Hey. Oh, that's not funny. Come on. It's so hard to tell these apart, even more so when they're flashing. Alright, that should do it. So none of you are even hooked up. 27 wires, I have 8, and 8 is 16, 32. We need more. So stuff is equal to 0. You guys need your red wires. Fortunately, I can't verify them without actually opening them all up, but fairly confident that did it. The last few medium electric poles that we're going to manually build. All right, so you guys are producing nice and fast. We're not really consuming this stuff fast enough, though. That part is unfortunate. But bringing this up to the power will help. Ah, you're kidding me. Alright, so this is a bit of a far walk. So I am going to run back this way, get some more belt, and we will be right back. Alright, we're back. I also should have realized I can't run out of belt. doing that because I can just use the other belt. But let's use our awesome fast belt. It'll also help us tell visually a little bit more easily. Nope. How the... Oh, you stupid. Fine. Take that one. Fine. You go like that. There. Isn't that so much better? Alright, so this should be all we really need. So if it's going to be coal, it'll loop around. So it looks like now this stuff is slowly making its way up. We're still filling this box. You know what we're going to do? I don't need this box to be full. I don't need it to be nearly full, because that's actually just going to cause trouble. Alright, so this is getting used, so that'll save us on coal. But it looks like it'll be a while before we start actually hitting some real usage of this stuff. So that build out took a little bit longer than I had hoped, and unfortunately hasn't really solved the problem. So let's go quickly investigate how much of a problem it really is. The other thing I can do is start producing plastic, which I'm going to do soon enough anyway. Alright, so our heavy oil is pretty close to full, actually, so we're not doing too bad. Oh, and hey, light oil here is low. That's interesting. Petroleum gas is lowish. I didn't think there was anything using this light oil, right? No, it just ends there. So this light oil, let's run up and investigate. How's this light oil? That one's full. This one is not. Is there anything else that's... No, it's just that light oil. So you are up here. You are going through this pumping. Oh no, you're going through this pumping station here. You're at 7.1, 7.1. No, you're just a little bit low. Okay, so we're actually just using up our light oil. Very interesting. So we're using up our light oil, which goes out here, 7.2, out here, 7.2. Yet this one here is filling up the pipe versus this one here. There's your problem. All right. So glad I caught that now. Let's see, does that actually hook up? Yep. Okay, so a bunch of these are wrong. Ridiculous. There. Okay. This one's full, this one's full, this is good, this is good, this is not so good. Alright, so I'm going to finish cleaning this up, and that'll be it for this episode. This has been Nightingale. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. If you did, please feel free to leave a comment below or hit the like or subscribe button. We'll see you next time.